You're watching TV9 News.
Hello Oshkosh North High School students. This is a reminder about the importance of wearing masks to help prevent the spread of COVID-19 in our community. To help us get this point across, here are our common sense anger translators, John and Naomi.
What's up, man? Alright, whose wallet am I taking?
A mask will slow down the spread of the coronavirus by preventing droplets from spreading from person to person.
Boy, I don't want your droplets.
Make sure to wear your mask over your mouth and your nose at all times.
You really want to be out here looking like this dude? You should be wearing a mask all the time to hide that absolute honker you've got there. While we're on the topic, your teeth need some work as well.
A few things that are not considered as a mask include a ski mask, an exhalation valve mask, a Halloween mask, chin straps, and underwear.
Leave it to you, suburb dwellers, to come up with crafty ways to give people your germs. Just wear your mask.
Please social distance and try to remain 6 feet apart at all times.
Maybe if you stayed 6 feet apart, people wouldn't be able to see that yee haircut you've got there.
If you feel sick, stay home and away from anybody outside of your household.
Just stay home, man. Kids really coming into school huffing like they need some Vicks Vapor Rub? Who doesn't want an excuse to stay home?
A few symptoms to watch out for include fever, cough, headaches, fatigue, loss of taste or smell, sore throat, and anything that may be similar to a common cold.
I better check my temperature because y'all are giving me a headache. And speaking of lack of taste, why your shoes so raggedy?
Once again, please make sure to wear your mask because I couldn't tell you how many times I go outside and see some dumb going around giving everyone the virus like it's a pack of Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies.
Whoa, Mr. Umenum, you don't need an anger translator. We're out of here.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now, here are today's announcements from the TV9 studio.
Hi Spartans, I know that there are lots of questions and concerns and what you should do, what model we're in, where we're going, what do you do if you get sick. So we're going to take some time and just talk about a few things so that you are better prepared for something happens at school or before school. Obviously we want you at school as much as possible. That's the goal. We want you here. This is the best place to learn. But we also know that sometimes you're going to get sick and we want to make sure that in order to keep you safe and everybody else around you that you follow these guidelines. So what I'm going to do is Mrs. Tumit's going to come in and talk about what you should do in terms of if you feel sick before school or if you feel sick at school and what symptoms you need to know and follow through. So with that, Mrs. Tuma, you're up.
Hi Spartans, this is Miss Tuma, school nurse here at Oshkosh North. So if you're not feeling well, first of all, in the morning we ask that you do stay home and have your parent call you in. If you are at school and you start to feel ill at school, let your teacher know and we will have you come on down to the health room. You need to come through, if you're ill, the yellow door. You just come on down and knock on the door and either myself or my health assistant Nicole will answer. So if you're experiencing any symptoms such as runny nose, sore throat, cough, loss of taste, loss of smell, any nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, just not feeling all right, you can come on down to the health room and we will assess you.
So let's say if you end up coming down to the nurse's office and you have to go home, here's the proper procedure. Number one, you'll be stationed in one of our isolation rooms in the student services office. While you're in there, our health office staff will call home to mom or dad or a parent or guardian to come pick you up and you'll be out of school. Now, how this works is, for a quarantine, for symptoms or if you're exposed to a positive case, you are out for 14 total days. Now, when we go back to Model 2, we want to make sure everybody's aware of these because we know that we might have a little more quarantines and positive exposures. So we want everybody to be honest and be safe so we can help keep the rest of our school safe during this time too.
So one of the big updates is My ACT is where all students have to go on prior to be able to schedule or create an account. They have to answer a whole bunch of questions, including like all of the classes they've taken, the grades they've gotten, what colleges they want their scores sent to. And that they have just notified us that it is not going to be ready until at the earliest the 24th. So since we had that scheduled for next Thursday and Friday, that means we cannot do it on those days. So March 1st and 2nd instead is where the juniors, based on what group they are going to come into the auditorium. So I know all students are back here on the 25th. However, we just can't have that many students in the auditorium at one time. So we're still breaking it up into A group and B group. So March 1st, we're going to have the B group come straight to the auditorium during 4A, and they're going to be in there 4A through C. March 3rd, so that Wednesday is still going to be a makeup day for E Academy students that are going to come in that day, as well as like Group A and Group B who are not able to come in on the 1st or the 2nd. That means that the students with accommodations are coming March 4th and 5th are going to go to the communities room to be able to work on filling out their information. So here's the updated schedule that it's going to start at 8 o'clock of students getting into the room, because we do have to have, they're saying it takes a half an hour to be able to complete that section before starting the ACT. So that is the two big changes. Is we are not doing the pre-ACT next Thursday and Friday. Instead, we're doing it March 1st and 2nd. And then also that it's starting at 8 o'clock and not 8:12, which means I just need to have you guys here earlier to be able to go through all the materials and make sure that you're able to get to your rooms.
Attention all juniors and seniors. Do you have 7th hour and have after school time free? Do you want to gain experience working with elementary students? Do you want to gain working in a team environment and using your communication skills? Are you interested in earning $10 and even up to $12 an hour? If the answers to these questions are yes, please consider applying to become an assistant classroom facilitator in our Lighted Schoolhouse after-school care program. For an application, or if you have any questions, please contact Zach Starkey, Community Learning Center's director. Thank you and have an awesome school year.
Thank you for watching TV9 News. Have a great day.